able to approve the municipal ordinance. Is that how fast you approve the reclassification?
It's the committee chair po yung makakasagot kasi po siya yung nag-motion niya.
But you were the vice mayor. You were the presiding chairman.
They will motion for second reading.
Precisely, Mr. Vice Mayor. And that is why I find it so strange. Paano po nyo natapos yun? Paano po kayo nakakomply sa 3-reading rule? Considering na may committee hearing pa in a period of 1 month and 13 days. Hindi pa nga ako sigurado kung anong date nitong municipal ordinance, but what I am certain of,
So before I will yield the floor to Vice Chair Luislo, Ma'am Presi,
Yes po, Your Honor.
ilang taon na ba naging broker?
As a broker, 27 years in practice po.
Yung permit mo sa PMG?
Yes po, since na-establish ko po yung
Kailan
PMG Realty, 1999 po.
May ano ka rin, may license.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Registered yung company mo.
Yes po, Your Honor.
O pakisubmit na lang po dito sa committee.
Yes po, Your Honor.
All documents pertaining to the legal documents pertaining to the PMG.
Yes po, Your Honor.
And that includes your license.
Pwede po akong magtanong?
Bakit ako tatanungin?
Hindi, kay Kapitan po.
And then you're not allowed to ask
Okay.
question.
Sige po.
You cannot even rebut unless otherwise
Okay.
you ask for a member of the committee to ask question for in behalf of. Anyway, ma'am, ganito po. So, may any transaction with Eddie Yang?
Wala po. Wala po akong personal interaction kay AD.
No transaction sasabi ko, hindi interaction. Transaction.
Wala po.
Wala.
Wala po akong natatandaan.
Pero sino yung broker ng ano? Yung lupa na binili ng Yata Industrial?
Hindi ko po alam, Your Honor.
Ano lang ang alam mo? Ano bang mga napag-broker mo na?
Accredited din po ako
Hindi,
sa mga...
tanong ko ano pa anong mga lupa na pinag-brokeran mo?
Mga property po ng mga subdivision sa Pampanga po. Mga developer ng mga condominium and subdivision po.
Yata International wala rin.
Wala po.
Empire 999 wala rin.
Wala po, Your Honor.
Sigurado ka?
Opo, wala po akong natatandaan Your Honor.
Yun ang laging excuse. Wala kang natatandaan. Pero alam mo, ito ngayon nagsisinungaling ka. Pag na-produce ko na, pag nailabas ko na yung dokumento, how close are you with Mayor Tumang?
Kabatsmate ko po siya ng high school.
High school?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Regular union kayo?
Meron po, yes po.
Mayor, Kapitan Kanda. Wala siya daw transaction with Mayor Tumang whatsoever, yung sa magbintahan ng lupa. Yung 69 million, di ba siya?
Po kasi naglakad dun sa mga state tax sa BIR. Kasama ko si ma'am, si Roy Gomez, nung pinuntang kita sa Capitol. Kaming dalawa, nung pinayos yung state tax.
Kayo ni Roy Gomez?
Opo, kaming dalawa.
Oh.
Ma'am.
With all due respect po, magtatanong lang po. Sigurado po kayo, Kapitan, ako po yun?
Yes, ma'am. Kayo po. PMD
Sigurado
po.
ako.
Opo.
Kasi,
2017 po yun. Nakita tayo sa Capitol. Kami pong dalawa ni Roy.
Saan kayo nagkita?
Sa Capitol po, kasi
Saan
nandun yung
banda sa
BIR.
Capitol?
Opo.
Saan ba?
Sa BIR po.
Sa BIR?
Hindi na po kami pumasok. Siya lang po ang pumasok nun eh.
Eto mama, pag pinacheck ko yung BIR who process that document of, ano ba yung property ang nilakad niya?
Opo, opo.
You're lying BIR, is BIR present? Kindly sit. Saan ba ang opisina niyo, BIR?
Sir, our national office is
No,
located.
I'm talking about in the province of Pampanga.
Sir, we have several revenue districts po in Pampanga.
Saan distrito yun, Kapitan? Sa Capitol daw, Capitol?
Opo.
Yung sa Capitol?
Dati po yun, sa Capitol po yun.
Sir, I can coordinate po but I'm not familiar kasi po I'm from the national office.
Next time, you bring your provincial in charge. O yung district nyo, doon sa Mexico. Saan ba yung location no? Mexico, Pampanga?
Sa Capitol po mismo.
Saan yun?
San Fernando po.
San Fernando.
Santo Niño.
Yung district nila sa San Fernando. Santo Niño.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Anong taon yun?
BIR po.
Anong taon?
2017.
You bring your you inform your district.
Yes, sir.
The in charge noong 2017. Okay? Next hearing.
Yes.
Matandaan mo ba yung pangalan? Hindi mo na matandaan.
Hindi na po eh.
Oh, and then, again, kindly check, no? Doon sa 2017, yung application doon sa tax, sa BIR, with regards to the property. Anong property ngayon? Yung 69 million? Yun ba yun nilakad niya?
Opo, yatay po yun eh.
O yung property ng Yata Industrial Park or Yata Industrial Park or properties of Eddie Yang, Eddie Tayang. 2017 ah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, kindly submit it before the next hearing. And bring your district in charge. 2017 ah, para masagot niya yung mga tanong.
Yes, sir.
Comsec is directed. Sino ba ang pangalan? Anyway, please coordinate lang kay Comsec para mapadala ng official invitation.
Oh, yes, Mr. Chair.
2017. Kung nag-retire na, bigyan na yung pangalan. Pero hopefully, nandun pa rin siya. Pero kasi dinideny niya eh. Ito first test case to sa'yo, Ms. Presi. Kasi it's a public knowledge in Pampanga. They're very close to Mayor Tumang. Well, in fact, dito ka masusubukan kung sino nagsisinungaling. Of course, Roy Gomez cannot testify anymore because he's at large. Ang problema mo, pag nahuli si Roy Gomez. Kasi kayo eh. Tsaka ito si Kapitan Tanda. Itong kausap lagi ni Roy Gomez. Si Roy Gomez, inamin niya na siya yung naglalakad dun sa mga papeles. Hindi mo nasundan. Sa hearing na to, inamin na ni Roy Gomez na siya yung naglalakad sa mga papeles.
Excuse me po. Hindi po ako naglalakad ng documents ni Mayor Tumang.
I do not accuse you of being the one
Opo.
na naglalakad. What I'm saying is Roy Gomez.
Okay po.
At kausap mo si Roy Gomez. Hindi ko sinasabi na ikaw naglalakad. Si Roy Gomez nga eh. Inamin na dito sa committee. Pero sa broker, ikaw yun. Kayo ni Roy Gomez magka-partner dun.
Excuse me po. Yung pagkaintindi ko po sa broker, ako po yung nag-negotiate ng sale, nag-facilitate for a commission or a professional fee.
I understand. We understand. Pero sinasabi mo kasi you don't have any transaction with regards to the selling of lands to Yata Industrial Park and properties of Tumang. Of Eddie Tayang. And you also deny na ikaw nag-process ng tax doon sa Kapitolyo noong 2017 doon sa sale ng 69 million property for Industrial Park.
Yes po, hindi po ako nag-facilitate ng 69 hectares.
Kaya nga, nireiterate ko lang.
Aba.
Nireiterate ko lang na hindi ako nag-akusa sa'yo na ikaw naglalakad. Si Roy Gomez nga, pero partner mo doon, si Roy Gomez na kasabwat in courts with Mayor Tumang. Established na yon. Kaya nga nagtago siya eh. Diba? Kasi kung hindi siya nagsisinungaling, hindi siya kasabwat dito, iskandalong ito, sa anong malus na mga transaction in this municipality of Mexico, Pampanga, dapat lumalantad sa ngayon. Diba? Kaya in the next hearing, I hope you'll be present. Next hearing.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Okay. Yes, Vice Chair.
Mr. Chair, do we have the Vice Mayor of Mexico, Pampanga from 2016 until 2019? And do we have the council members also from 2016 to 2019? Yes, because my question is about the process of reclassification. I understand that we have a committee in the Sangguniang Bayan. May we know who can answer the question about the process before it is endorsed to the Sangguniang Bayan? Vice Mayor, please.
The process po, pupunta muna po siya sa MPDC. The executive will endorse to the Sangguniang regarding the reclassification. And the Sangguniang Secretary will receive the endorsement and inform po yung chairman na may reclassification. So we usually calendar it for first reading for referral.
By first reading, it means it will be referred to the committee concerned. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
May we know what committee and the chairman of this committee?
Land use po.
Land use. And who was the chairman during that time?
That time, I think, is Councilor Perry Dizon.
Do we have Councilor Perry Dizon here?
Hindi si Manalo. Councilor?
Recent na lang po siya.
Vice? Recent bang tinatanong mo? Recent?
From 2016 to 2019.
Oh.
Okay, to be specific, Mr. Chair, may I know who is the committee chairman in 2018?
To be specific po, si Councilor Ferdinand pa yata yun.
Is he here?
Wala po siya.
But are you the incumbent vice mayor during the time?
Yes po.
So I suppose that you are aware of what happened in the reclassification process.
When it comes to the procedure po sa committee level, konti lang po. Pagdating, I am the presiding officer, so pag session lang po, makakarinig ako tungkol sa
Nonetheless, Mr.
reclassification.
Chair, may I confirm from Vice Mayor, kayo po ba ang Vice Mayor ng Mexico, Pampanga? Noong itong 81 parcels of land na pag-aari ng Yatay Industrial Park Incorporated, consisting of 1,217,660 square meters, situated in San Lorenzo, San Antonio, and San Jose, Matulid, Mexico, ay na-reclassify from agricultural to industrial.
Tama po.
So you confirm that you were the vice mayor during that time.
Opo.
And can you please enlighten us? Ano po ba yung mga dokumento na inyong ni-review as the presiding officer during that time after the reclassification was endorsed by the Committee on Land Use to the Sangguniang Bayan?
As a presiding officer po, ang natatandaan ko lang, hindi po nakumpleto yan ng mga requirements nila. Parang nag-ano lang po sila, undertaking. Up to present po, hindi po yan nakumpleto yung mga requirements. So for taxation purposes po, ang sabi po nila, na-reclassify na.
Vice Mayor, are you aware that in the face of your representation that the requirements were not complete, there exists a municipal ordinance reclassifying the land? Are you aware of this?
Ang alam ko po, undertaking lang.
Mr. Chair, can we check with the committee if we have in our possession Municipal Ordinance number 031-2018? And still on the same concern, Mr. Chair. On a normal practice, Vice Mayor, kaano ho ba katagal ang isang reclassification process?
Matagal-tagal po. Depende po sa mga
How
requirements.
many months?
Pag kompleto po yung requirements, less than 2 to 3 months po. Pag hindi po kompleto, hindi po napa-approve yan for third reading kasi po hinihintay po namin yung mga requirements.
And I want to bring to your attention, Vice Mayor, that the letter of intent for this particular reclassification is dated September 25, 2018. September 25, 2018. Plus, considering your representation that the requirements were never completed, there is Municipal Ordinance 031-2018, which I suppose you were the one who signed as the Vice Mayor.
Siguro po.
So you admit, does the Vice Mayor admit that in spite of the incomplete requirements supporting the reclassification of the property of Yatay Industrial, ay inaproban niyo po ang reclassification na ito?
As a presiding officer po, kung sa aking pong pagkakaintindi, sa aking pong pagkaalala, hindi po nakumpleto yung mga requirements ng Yatay.
But nevertheless, there's a municipal ordinance which shows that you approved. The Sangguniang Bayan approved.
Okay.
May we ask if the LGU of Mexico, Pampanga, have with them the copy of this municipal ordinance? Because I wish to state for the record, bakit nyo naman po hindi ni-attach yung mga annexes nito? Ha? You submitted the municipal ordinance but you did not enclose the requirements which are supposed to be attached to this municipal ordinance. My next question, Vice Mayor. Is it not that one of the mandatory requirements is the clearance coming from the Department of Agriculture?
That's correct po.
And do you confirm that in reference to this property owned by Yatay Industrial, wala po kayong hiningi na clearance from DA?
Hindi ko po masasagot kung hindi ko po kasi nakikita yung record. Pero usually po, kasama po yan talaga.
Let me proceed to the property likewise owned by Yatay Industrial Park Incorporated. This time it is 17 parcels of land. This is situated in San Lorenzo, Mexico, Pampanga, composed of 242,768 square meters, likewise reclassified from agricultural to industrial. The letter of intent is dated November 17, 2017, Vice Mayor. Pagkatapos may municipal ordinance po tayo. 045-2017. Ibig sabihin, in a period of 1 month and 13 days, you were able to finish the committee hearing, you were able to comply with the 3-reading rule, you were able to approve the municipal ordinance. Is that how fast you approve the reclassification?
It's the committee chair po yung makakasagot kasi po siya yung nag-motion yan.
But you were the vice mayor, you were the presiding chairman. Of course, you're aware of the 3-reading rule.
I'm aware po.
After the first reading and after the same is referred to the Committee on Land Use, meron ka pang second reading. Meron ka pang third reading. Am I correct?
Opo, after first reading po i-refer sa committee, magko-conduct po ng committee hearing yung chairman. Then, po nakapag-committee report po siya, they will motion for second reading.
Precisely, Mr. Vice Mayor. And that is why I find it so strange. Paano po nyo natapos yun? Paano po kayo nakakomply sa 3-reading rule considering na may committee hearing pa in a period of 1 month and 13 days? Hindi pa nga ako sigurado kung anong date nitong municipal ordinance, but what I am certain of, this was issued 2017 before the end of the year. It could be December 1. It could be December 2. It could be December 10. Mukha, former Vice Mayor, mukhang na-railroad nyo itong reclassification process na ito. What can you say about that?
Hindi ko po masagot yun kasi po yung chairman po yung nagtapos ng ano eh. So I just preside over the Sangguniang po, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Chair, to proceed with this line of questions, I wish to ask our former Vice Mayor, there's also a reclassification process here, also of Yatay Industrial Park Incorporated. This time it's 318.53 square meters located in San Jose, Matulid, and San Lorenzo, also in Mexico, Pampanga. Reclassification from agricultural to commercial. This is comprised of 22 parcels of land. Do you confirm that you were the one who approved this as well?
Ma'am, year po, year.
2019.
2000. Yes po, ako pa po yung Vice Mayor na.
2019. I wish to ask Vice Mayor, former Vice Mayor, wala po kasing information dito about the DA clearance. Hindi po ba kayo nag-check? Assuming that we have the Committee on Land Use na dapat unang nag-evaluate ng application, but from your end, as the presiding officer, as the Vice Mayor, as the head of the Sangguniang Bayan, you're supposed to check the requirements as well. Am I correct?
Yes po, ma'am.
And do you recall kung ito pong application na ito ay supported ng clearance ng Department of Agriculture?
Naka-undertake po kasi sila eh. So yun po yung inaano nila, yung chairman, naka-undertake po sila. Isasubmit. Kaya hindi po yan dumaan ng third reading po, ma'am.
Hindi dumaan ng third reading. How come Municipal Ordinance number 009-2019 came into existence? Of course, the third reading is mandatory unless there's a certification of urgency coming from the LCE. Nag-certify ho ba si Mayor na urgent itong reclassification ordinance?
Hindi ko po matandaan sa record.
Okay. Proceeding to the fourth property, Mr. Chair. We have here another parcel of land, this time owned by Mexico 999 Industrial Realty and Development. This is comprising of 240,910 square meters located in San Nicolas, Mexico, Pampanga. You also reclassified this from agricultural to industrial. And strangely again, the letter of intent is dated October 24, 2018. Pagkatapos, ang municipal ordinance po ninyo, 034-2018. And what is surprising, your zoning certificate is dated February 2019. Na-approve bago pa ang zoning certificate. Ibig sabihin, kahit hindi po kompleto requirements, even without checking the zoning, in-approve nyo na ang reclassification. And to add, former Vice Mayor, it does not bear as well the clearance coming from the Department of Agriculture. For the last property, Mr. Chair, this one is owned by Pampanga Heavy Industrial Park Corporation. It consists of 929,520 square meters situated in San Lorenzo, Mexico, Pampanga, likewise reclassified from industrial to commercial. Vice Mayor, do you confirm having approved this one?
If it is within in our term po, ma'am.
It's 2017.
Yes, ma'am.
So you confirm.
Yes po.
And do you confirm as well na kahit kulang-kulang ang requirements, inapprove nyo?
Ang pagkakaintindi ko po, nag-undertaking po sila, gano'n.
What is your basis to conclude that when there is undertaking, you can dispense with the requirement of the clearance from the Department of Agriculture? Ano pong basehan ninyo to conclude na pwede na yung affidavit of undertaking?
Maybe po yung chairman po yung tanongin natin kasi po siya po yung nag-tackle niyan.
I hope you realize, Vice Mayor, that you are the head of the Sangguniang Bayan. You should know more than what the chairman of the Committee on Land Use knows. Mr. Chair, with that, I respectfully move that we invite the chairman of the Committee on Land Use of Mexico, Pampanga, that is for subpoena ad testificandum. And further, Mr. Chair, I move that we issue subpoena duces tecum with respect to the copy of the requirements mentioned in these 5 ordinances. So move, Mr. Chair.